Hello and welcome here to the qualifying session for tonight's race here at Chicagoland, the 9th round of the Craftsman Cup Series. As like I says, this is qualifying, so another 15 minutes around this 1.5 mile racetrack. As Disco is the first to come out onto the track, followed by Carson Gum, and I think that looks like that's Trick Target as well. So 3 to 4's already heading their way out onto the track. Now, there was actually some talk in the... didn't want to go into pit lane 1 now. There we go. There's a look then at Brand Disco, having a different livery. Usually it's all red, but it's right at the front. So, like I was saying here, the drivers actually went to like a meeting here. They are actually putting the Speedway package here for qualifying. So you're going to be seeing drivers touching nearly 200 miles an hour. But in the race, they are going to go back to the Super Speedway package here. They just wanted to see some big-time speeds in qualifying. So it was agreed that they are just going to use the Speedway package for qualifying. But in the race, they're going to use the Super Speedway package because, yet again, we want to see some lead changes, different drivers leading instead of having one driver lead the majority of the race, so to speak. Anyway, first lap then for Brand Disco was a 28.646. Out comes Wes McCall. And there is Stephen Colon as well behind him. There is Carson Gum, had a strong outing at Charlotte last week, picking up a top 10 place for him. And he's moved up in the points quite well. And the guy behind him, Noah Cars, is actually free-falling down in the points after some struggling finishes then for the Hot Wheels driver. Loads of cars then heading out onto the track. There's Ry Hayden, Jesse Turner, Stefan Papies, James Qualls, Richard Johnson. Now there's the guy that we wanted to talk about here, Christian Martin. Still currently the points leader coming into this race, but that gap between himself into third place has distinguished quite a lot after his bad outing at Charlotte last week, picking up 31st place. As I said in the broadcast booth last week, it was really the first jinx in the armour in Christian Martin, because I think that's the first time he's actually been involved in an accident. So yeah, we were like 8 rounds in. So, yeah, now we've got ourselves a championship on our hands instead of, like, himself and Fitzwater dominating it like they had been, like, the previous 4 races or so, because them two have been up at the top of the table for, like, the last 4 races or so. So, yeah, Christian, hopefully he will have that accident eradicated out of the way. And it also just goes to show as well that qualifying is actually important, because if you think back to last week's race at Charlotte, he qualified 41st on the grid and got involved in an early wreck. I think it was like at lap 5 or lap 6. When one position ahead, Trent Dunham finished 3rd in the race. So like I said, it goes to show qualifying can be quite important. Anyway, Martin was in 8th place, but he's down to 10th place. Cody Lammers, he's now last in the points. So Cody, it's just not gone well for Cody. It really hasn't. It's just not gone. He's just had poor cars, poor finishes, gets involved in accidents, and it started off the season really well, taking the pole at Daytona. I mean, we do have still a couple of weeks left until the All-Star race. I mean, he was one of the first drivers to be in the All-Star race because he got the pole position, but so far it's not gone well for Cody, and as you can see, he is last place overall. Dylan Pulte running in 32nd place now. Jerry Ritacos was one of the big winners at Charlotte. Getting closer to the championship lead now was Jeremy. I think he's like 4th in the points now. So far, 31st fastest for him. RJ Bishop just ahead of him. He's 22nd fastest as Trick Torger comes out onto the track. There's Wes McCall. Carson Gum. Sama Oskin, he's getting close into the top 10 in the championship. Sama, he's actually got some good finishes as of late. So far, he is 11th quickest for the Lowe's driver. Ahead of him is Stephen Colon. He is 20th fastest. Levi McIntyre, his name is in the All-Star race. He is 21st fastest. Jesse Turner, his team's also in the All-Star race. There's Colt Diva and Stefan Papies is in the pits. And there you can see Colt Diva is the fastest man in qualifying. Loads of other drivers into the pits. Ospina, Shelton, Hudson, Gunther, Cars and Summers all into the pits. So they're just putting more fresh tyres on their machines. Here's a look at Nathan Orman, just touching 200 miles an hour, going into turn 1. So far, the Hendrick Motorsports driver, 29th fastest overall for him. Seth Colt is 10th quickest. There was last week's winner, Matt McIntyre. Currently 35th fastest, though, for him. Brandon Moss, 26th. Michael Norman up to 9th. There was another driver that had a bad race a week ago at Charlotte. There he is there, Danny Wells. He's currently 14th fastest overall for the Roush Racing driver. Anyway, just less than 9 minutes to go until the end of the session. Out goes Hudson. He is currently 12th place then for him. I'm going to look further forward here. Still Colt Diva then with the lead. With the pole position at the moment. Lots of other cars then battling in that, not all for position. There is Ospina. He's third fastest, 28.026 as Noah Hart nearly got pushed out wide. His probation is completed now. He is now a good lad now, so to speak. James Qualls, 39th fastest for him. Trent Dunham, who's got back-to-back third place finishes. So far, he's 6th fastest then for the Pennzoil Chevrolet. Behind him, he's down to 7th place. Nick Gunther is 40th fastest. Noah Hart is 29th. And Joshua Collard, who had a great outing, started on the pole, finished in the top 5. Is easily his best result of the season. So far, Joshua is 5th fastest for Petty Enterprises, driving the Cheerios Pontiac. Gunther pulls out and tries to make a pass there. Looking back then at Stephen Colon, who is in the pit lane. Let's have a look further back, further forward here then. Looking at this. Charles Sanford, he's 6th fastest. And Kyle Matthews is 21st now. There's his teammate, Nathan Norman. Oh, there you go. Matt McIntyre is on the pole position. Well, he took that pole position away from Colt Diva. Look like Matt McIntyre is going to go for back-to-back pole positions. Sorry, not back-to-back pole positions. No, because he had a win. Yeah, it wasn't pole position. That was Josh Collard. That was... My apologies. So, yeah, Matt McIntyre got the win last week, and he's on the pole here so far tonight. Ry Hayden's in the pits. Dylan Potte's up to 10th place. Ry Hayden's 18th fastest. There's the guy that was 2nd in the championship there. Zachary Fitzwater. He's currently 32nd fastest at the minute. Just trying to pass Daniel Voiles, who's having a struggling season in the M&M's Pontiac. Daniel's a little bit faster than qualifying. He's 20th fastest overall. And he's 7/10 off his quickest time, so he'll probably have to make a pit stop sometime soon. Stefan Papies is 9th fastest. Stefan's actually doing quite well in qualifying. Normally does quite well in qualifying. He's doing all right here. Got a little bit quicker that last lap, but not quick enough to go faster than his best time. Dylan Young out there, 18th place for the Penske driver. And his teammate in the championship leader, Christian Martin, is now 29th now. Cody Lammers, we did see him have the slowest time. He's now 39th, so he's improved a little bit. Danny Wells now 17th quickest. Michael Norman, nasty bump. Do you see the cars there all bottoming out there? Nick Gunther then running 41st then, so again the Andy Petrie Racing teammates there, 39th and 41st for them. Not going well so far. James Coles is 40th, Trent Dunham 8th. Jessica Shelton, she is 6th fastest. And Joshua Collard still first. Nathan Norman pulls in the pits. Out goes Seth Colt to probably do his last run. He is 13th fastest at the moment. Just saw Jesse Turner there, former pole sitter. He's in the All-Star race too. Don't forget, whoever has the fastest time, the pole position time, will make their way into the All-Star race, and whoever wins the race will also get a ticket to go into the All-Star race, which will happen in about 2 weeks' time, because we've got round 10, which will be, I believe it is at Talladega. That'll be the last chances that drivers will get safely into the All-Star race, and then it'll be the All-Star race itself. Like I said, Jesse Turner's already in. He's already got a pole position to his name, so that's why he will be in the All-Star race. We did see Cole Diva. He was previously on the point. Not anymore now, but he's second fastest though for the Bell South Mobility Chevy driver. Any other drivers that we haven't seen? Tedesco's 34th, Trek Talker's 38th. Wes McCall has the slowest time, unfortunately for him. But we have seen in previous occasions, maybe starting at the back of the field isn't such a bad thing after all. Stephen Colon qualified last a few times, and he's managed to get a top 10 out of those races. Anyway, we're down to less than 3 minutes to go. Look at the multiple lines these drivers are taking. Yeah, this is going to be quite a fun race tomorrow, I can guarantee you, when these drivers have these super speedway cars back, the package back in these cars. I think there's going to be some really good overtaking here. Teammates side by side. Nico Ketchum on the inside, Nathan Hudson on the outside. Hudson's in the All-Star race. Ketchum isn't. And Hudson is 15th and Ketchum is 21st. Michael Norman is 12th. Brandon Ross is 28th position. Oh, Anthony McCrory. I haven't seen Anthony McCrory yet. He's actually crept into the top 10 in the championship now. Led the most laps last week. So picked up a bonus 5 points as well for that. Looks like Kyle Matthews is going to go into the pit lane and do one more run-in, as well as Brandon Ross. Chris Summers has got his Viagra Pontiac now up into 9th position. So good effort there from him. That's only 50% of the work done. Hopefully he will get a clean race. I mean, I suppose he did have a clean race at Charlotte. Just got held up behind the car that's ahead of him right now, Zachary Fitzwater. So Stefan Papiers pulls into the pit lane. We've got 2 minutes and 13 seconds to go until the end of qualifying. Richard Johnson, he was the first car to be retired from the race at Charlotte. So far, the Joe Gibbs Racing driver is 32nd quickest overall. Back here with these Cadillac cars. I like how Carson is trying to go for the outside line. Seems to pull away from RJ, and Wes McCall on the inside, still slowest overall. I'm going to just look at further down through the field if we've seen other drivers there. So Summers has actually passed Fitzwater. A bit more better. Ah, there's Matt McLean. We've not seen that Matt McLean here. There he is, the Budweiser driver, and he is in 3rd place. Behind him is Jamie Smith. He's 14th quickest. Best lap of a 28.059 as we're coming up then with a minute to go now. And out goes Nathan Hudson. He's probably going to have at least maybe 2 laps worth of racing, qualifying before it is over for him. But he needs to get into some kind of draft. And there's a great gaggle of cars right here. Still, Matt McIntyre holds the pole position. Now, but has Brandon Ross improved? Well, this is going to be the first lap of him coming out of the pit. Let's see what he can do here. As Matt McLean has a look. Matt McIntyre goes on the inside. Not improved though so far. Christian Martin still in 29th fastest. Danny Wells still 18th. Now let's see what the Texas runner can do here. With 20 seconds left to go. He can do another lap in. Nathan Orman shows his way into the pit lane. His qualifying session is over. Let's see what Nathan can do. 28.145. Not good enough. has 0 seconds on the clock now. Qualifying is now officially over. All these drivers will get one more lap in. I don't know why Kyle Matthews is coming out for, because qualifying is over. Doesn't want to get held up behind some other drivers. Oh, that might have hampered Nathan's run, to say the least. I think Christian looks like he's done as well. So too looks like it's Daniel Voiles. No improvement there. Looks like no improvement there for anyone in this gaggle of cars right here. Not entirely, no, not necessarily, no, not at all. So we'll pause it then at 18 seconds to go, and this is how it will look. Matt McIntyre then, the winner last week, he will start on the pole position, and he'll be alongside Cole Diva. Cole Diva just missing out then on the pole position. Look at that there, Matt McIntyre, a sub 28 second time, the only driver to do so. Cole Diva second, Matt McLean third, Ospina fourth, the first of the four drivers, and Joshua Collard continuing his good run in qualifying recently, and he will start in P5, and he will be alongside Jessica Shelton. Charles Sanford, the Daytona 500 winner, will start 7th, and he'll be alongside Trent Dunham, who had the battle for the win at Texas 2 weeks ago, but fell out to, fortunately, to Nathan Hudson. Trent Dunham will start 8th. Summers and Papies will make up row 5. Poteet and Norman, row 6. Seth Cole and Jamie Smith will start on row 7. Row 8 will be Anthony McCreary and Nathan Hudson. Sam Oskin and Danny Wells will be row number 9. And then row 10, completing the top 20, is Dylan Young and Rye Hayden. Stephen Colon and Nico Ketchum, 21st and 22nd. Daniel Voiles, 23rd. Kyle Matthews, car 24, will start position 24. Levi McIntyre, 25th. RJ Bishop, 26th. Noah Cars and Brandon Ross is row 14. Then row 15 is the championship leader, Christian Martin. Then he'll be alongside Noah Hart, Nathan Ormond, 31st. Richard Johnson, then the second place driver, Zachary Fitzwater. He'll be alongside Brian Tedesco. Jeremy Tackles, I think he's 3rd in the championship, I think. And he will start deep in the field as well. So too will Jesse Turner, Carson Gum, Trent Torga, Cody Lammers, James Qualls, Nick Gunther, and Wes McCall. So there you have it there, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching this qualifying session. Congratulations again to that guy right there. He has got a pole position. What can he do with that pole position for tomorrow? You're just going to have to find out and wait and see. And so until then, thank you for watching. Don't forget, join us on the Discord group chat. And also give this race a qualifying session a bit of a like as well. And we'll see you again tomorrow for the race itself. And the drivers will be using the Super Speedway package.